All right, man, we back. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Started a little bit early this morning. But yesterday, Jeff Okudah was working with the tools. We talked about that. Backups. It's no really big deal. But one thing I did warn you guys is that the cornerback position is a position that takes some marination for most dudes to get there and get acclimated to the league. And yesterday, Kenny Galloday and Marvin Jones Jr. reportedly gave Jeff Okudah that work. So let's talk about it. Check out the Detroit Lions Talk playlist. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And they was pulling him to the side reportedly and telling him that, you might as well, get used to the NFL and this is how it's going to be. And they trying to help him out. And what you got to understand is a cornerback position, it takes time to learn in this league. You got some really good guys that caught on quick. Marcus Peters, Marshawn Lattimore, from New Orleans Saints. Peters from, he's playing with the Chiefs. Now he's with where is he at? The Baltimore Ravens. And, don't get down on this guy, Remember Darius Slay was, he came in early on. And he got cooked and he had to learn by fire, and that's the position. The Lions the last 2 years didn't take positions that's going to help them immediately. And that's the thing of what people don't understand. Tight end takes some time. Statistically, go look at it. Mike Ditka still has the best statistical rookie tight end season. Yes, that Mike Ditka, the beard and the 85 Bears, that Ditka. It's a hard position. It's even more complex than it was when Ditka played. Now you got receiver, tight ends playing the X. They got them playing the slot. You got them playing H-back. You got them playing, blocking schemes, audibles. You got them lead blocking sometimes. It's a tough position to learn. And the cornerback position is even tougher to learn than when Deion Sanders played and Darrell Green and Darrell Reeves played. Now there's so much, different rules. It's the 5-yard chuck rule. I can't press you or touch you after 5 yards. Big Ten football and college football, you can be more aggressive with the receivers down the field. So that's going to be adjustment with him not holding, not grabbing, learning how to get away with the holds. And that's only going to come with working with Trufant, working with Mike Ford, working with his coaches, but learning on the job. You know what I'm saying? So he need this right now. Remember, Calvin Johnson baptized Darius Slay by fire. And he got 3 of the best receivers to get ready for. You got the superstar, in my opinion, the Kenny Galloday. Physical, fast, can beat you on the inside routes, outside routes, comebacks. His head gonna be spinning early on. So hopefully he don't get down. A DB, cornerback in particular, is a confidence position. Then you go to Danny Amendola, since he's gonna be traveling to the slot at some point in his career. You got the route technician. Danny Amendola can hit you with those little jerky routes. He can hit you with the out route, the in route. They're gonna be fucking him up for a while, Jeff Okudah and Cam, but it's gonna be for the best. And then Marvin Jones Jr. is the veteran that know how to, he know how to just get enough separation at this point in his career to catch the ball. And one thing you gotta look about Okudah is it's gonna be a talent gap. He didn't play no great receivers last year, other than Michigan and Clemson. Top 2 receivers was down. He didn't play no great receivers last year. He said Quintez Cephas was the best receiver he played, and he went in the 5th round. He played Ronnie Bell and Nico Collins and some of them dudes from Michigan, and he done well. But this is a totally different ball game. He didn't play Jerry Jeudy. He didn't play the kid from CeeDee Lamb that's with the Cowboys from Oklahoma. And then it's a step or 3 or 4 or 5 beyond those guys coming into the National Football League. So he think his technique good. He think but this is gonna be speed is different. Release gonna be different. Routes gonna be different. These dudes got way better polished routes, and like I said before, for a team that's got a do or die attitude, which they really don't, because Sheila said that this is an irregular year, and she probably more likely than not gonna get Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn another year. And I'm not mad at it, because she's not gonna be able to find a proper replacement until she hire a senior advisor like Bill Parcells, maybe Jimmy Johnson, Bill Coward, not somebody, or Tony Dungy, not somebody that's going to be the GM, but somebody that can oversee and help her hire the right person to put this team in position to win. But what Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia done was they went out here the last 2 years in the 1st round, they took project players. Well, they are project players. 2 positions where it takes a couple years for them to show and tell. You know what I'm saying? So like I said last year with Hawkinson, he surprised me with his week 1 game, But after that, he was non-existent, and that's normal for a rookie tight end. And that's what people kind of got to understand. It's normal. Same thing for, same thing for a cornerback. It's normal. It's hard to come in year one and be a Pro Bowler or All-Pro cornerback. You know what I'm saying? And right now, he got the best of both worlds. So in camp with these padded practices on, he gonna get better. But in the season, when he go against who he playing, Julio Jones, you ask him to guard ones as a rookie. With no pass, it's gonna get ugly at some point for him. You know, Julio Jones, the T.Y. Hiltons of the world, the Allen Robinsons of the world, the DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald, Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin coming in this year. Like, whoo, that's a lot to ask for a rookie. So at a point, do they decide and say, you know what? We had Desmond Trufant be number one. Must be the mail lady or somebody walking by. Are they number one? That's the question. Are they number one? Do you let Desmond play the number one spot? Because Okudah confidence can get hurt quick, fast, and hurt. Don't forget, you have cornerbacks that went high that didn't do good. D. Milliner, remember him from Alabama? So be patient with him. That's all I'm saying. Be patient. But he should be very, very prepared by training camp. With the 3 great receivers we got, he should be prepared. And like I said before, it was a bad pick if you want to win now. If you got time, year, 2 more years, somebody really gonna prosper off of Jeff Okudah. And people say, well, Monty O'Rourke did good down the stretch last year. He had a regular freaking offseason. You know what I'm saying? He had a regular offseason. He was in rookie mini camps, OTAs, and don't forget he got an opportunity. He got injured. You know what I'm saying? So he got an opportunity to kind of do, more film work. And before he went out there on the job, and he showed really good ball skills, but I do think they're the future. Would it surprise me if Okudah didn't start week 1? No, it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? That position is tough to play. In today's day and age, it is a tough position to play. And people just think that he's an instant upgrade over Darius Slay. You're not an instant upgrade over a veteran that played 6-7 years in the league. Well, Darius Slay was letting this guy catch the ball, and people don't understand the scheme. It's impossible. Everybody not Revis. But it could be a scenario where he don't start. It could be a scenario where he play number 2. It could be a scenario where he come in and be the best corner. He catch on quick, but it's tough. It's a tough league, man. He got a murderous row of receivers he playing this year. And then you go to Houston, they got all these shifty dudes. Will Fuller, Kenny Stills, and they got Randall Cobb and Brandon Cook. Whew. The receivers they play this year is murderous. It is a murderous row of receivers that they are playing. A.J. Brown from Tennessee. If Matt Patricia don't draw up a better defensive game plan, this season can get ugly in here, up in here. People remember Bubba Sparks. But I'm not just saying for Okudah's sake, I'm talking about for, Trufant, Walker. Like, man, his defensive scheme is going to be tough, but they got a murderous row of receivers this year. And I didn't notice that until I really was just thinking like, damn, they got the Colts, the Falcons, the Saints, the Cardinals, Green Bay, they got Devontae Adams. Ain't nothing much behind him, but he's a really good receiver. They play some people, And, Okudah going to have to grow up quick. But great thing, they have insurance. They have Ford, who have started. They got Amani, who can do some things, who could be a star in this league, in my opinion. So they got depth at the cornerback position. So if Okudah kind of, waiver or Trufant ain't what he's supposed to be, they got a starting lineup for a starting lineup right now. I'm not saying this is going to be an all-pro lineup, but, right now, Kenny Galloday and Marvin Jones getting them together, and hopefully, it don't discourage him. He's going to improve. He's going to be a great corner for the Lions, but it just might be as fast as people expect, and we know how fans are. He's a bust, and this, that, and the third, and like, understand football, the cornerback position, it take a little marination. It takes some time. So hopefully catch us on quicker than quick. But don't forget, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, query, sponsorship, or video request. All my social media links there. Twitter is the fastest way. Then Facebook and Instagram, I'm rarely on there. Want to make a donation? CJ Good 313 is the Cash App. PayPal link in the description. But best way to donate is to continue to share the video. Appreciate that love, support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know what you guys think. We gone.